As an instructor in the C3 program, you're going to have flexibility in how you chunk your content and how you actually build your lessons. However, there are things that we're going to look for in each of the lessons as we're developing. The first thing we're going to look for is an introduction page. This page is going to give a quick synopsis of the lesson, and it's going to include the essential question and key vocabulary. The next thing that we're going to be looking for is some sort of activating strategy. This is just a strategy just like you use with your students when you're in person, where you try to hook them into the lesson in some way. So this can take any sort of format, but we want you just to start thinking about how you can throw these into your different lessons as you're building them. Next is going to be the content. And this is where this could look very different. This could be a variety of different media. This could be a video lesson. This could be links out to an article. So this can be however you want to break your content up. We're going to recommend that you split up the content into separate pages when possible, so that way it's not overwhelming that there's a lot of information on one page for the students, and it can help break it up and give you opportunities for other check-ins with them. As a part of your lessons, you're also going to be looking to build informative assessments. So these can take forms, whether they're traditional quiz questions, whether it's an essay, or whether it's a lab report, or some sort of project where the students are submitting something online. So these formative assessments can take any form. Ideally, there's going to be 2 to 4 per week, so you can be creative in how you structure and mix things up throughout the different lessons that you have, or just try to build some other summarizing strategy. If you can't tell, we're basically trying to follow the EATS format of the LFS framework, where we start out with that essential question, we draw the students in with our activating strategy, and then we go through our teaching strategies to give the content and try to get feedback from the kids then. And then finally, the things that we're going to be looking for as well are attendance check-ins. These check-ins are going to be 1 or 2 question, really basic question types, where we'll get Schoology to automatically grade the responses. Ideally, these are going to be spread out, so there would be a certain number of checks for the student to complete within the number of school days that would be there that week. So these we'll talk about a little bit more as you go through, but these little check-ins are just really basic. They should take the students very little time to do, and they're just going to be used for our attendance purposes to try to give a fair way to assess if the students are actually attending and working on their online courses.